Hello students, myself Muthura JNP was working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Vidyavardhaka College of Engineering, Mysuru 2. Now I will explain you people about the three-dimensional heat transfer in Cartesian coordinate. Derivation will be like this. Three-dimensional Cartesian coordinate system. This is the Cartesian coordinate system. Please note down this Cartesian coordinate system in three dimension. One is x, y, and this is in the z direction. Note down the sketch: x direction, y direction, and z direction. Area in the x direction is dy dz. The elemental area you want to take dy dz. Here also it will be the same dx. The area is dx. Length will be dx, dy and dz. Pause the video, note down sketch properly and then continue for next. Fourier law of conduction, what it will says, the heat transfer is directly proportional to the temperature gradient and then A. I can write this delta T divided by delta X equal to dt divided by dx. Observe properly, don't get confusion. Only in x direction if you want to take dt divided by dx, I will change this one into the partial differentiation del t divided by del x. What is this meaning? Del t divided by del x meaning is variation of temperature in x direction only. Variation of temperature in x direction only. This is the x direction. Here temperature will vary in the x for the distance dx. In the distance dx or dou x, it will be variation. The variation of temperature in the x direction only. That is the meaning of this one. General three-dimension Cartesian coordinate system in three dimension. Heat, amount of heat energy coming into the volume, amount of heat energy leaving the volume. The volume is dx dy dz is equal to dv. I am telling you people, whatever I write here, by writing in your notebook, write down side calculation. That is dx dy dz is equal to dv. You have to write like this. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ. Amount of heat energy accumulated in the volume. In this volume, how much amount of heat energy is accumulated, that is given. Amount of heat energy transfer into the volume, leaving the volume. This is supposed to be Qx plus delta x. And then this is again amount of heat energy. This amount of heat energy change for the distance dx in the x direction only. That is the meaning. This is for the time dt. Note down this properly. Amount of heat energy accumulated in the volume in x direction, that I will designate as qx dash. Then you will remain with only qx dash. You will be remain with this will go. Partial differentiation of qs in the direction of x for dx, for the distance dx. This is the equation you will be remain. And then here you have minus will become plus. These are constant. Kx is constant, dz is constant, dy is constant. Only these things will be remain, then this equation will be turned out into kx partial differentiation del square t divided by del x square, second order partial differential equation dx dy dz dy, and here you have the dx for the time dt. Then I can write this one kx del square t divided by del x square into dv into for the time dt. Amount of heat energy accumulated in the volume x direction. This one you note down. This is supposed to be qx dash you write down. If you want, you can write directly qx dash is equal to kx del square t divided by del x square into dv into dt. These are the elemental length, 3-dimensional elemental length. It will be dv. Qx dash you got. Similarly qy dash, directly you write qy dash, qz dash. You summate all the things in the 3 direction. Amount of heat energy accumulated in the all the direction. Assuming isentropic material. Isentropic material means the thermal conductivity of the material is constant in all the direction. K, Z, let me tell you, this is Ky, let it in all the direction, it will be constant. Therefore, the equation will be turned out to like this. Total heat is stored in the body will be utilized for increasing in the temperature of the body. The temperature of the body will be changed like this, dt with respect to small dt. Therefore, it will be not steady state. Okay, let us assume this is unsteady state and then you take dt. Therefore, the value will be mass specific heat rate of change of heat transfer into time. You know, density is equal to m by v, mass by volume. Therefore, mass is equal to rho into dv. I will take rho into dv. Therefore, I can write this equation like this. This is the mass specific heat rate of change of temperature with respect to time for the time dt. Therefore, you can equate both equations. Both equation you can equate. Both the side you have the common. What are the common? dv dt. dv dt are common. Okay, it will be like this. I am taking this k here, rho cp by k. But another term is there. Let me explain in next slide. That is thermal diffusivity, alpha. Heat transfer with generation. What do you mean by this one? If you have a electric device will be there inside some material, here heat is continuously generated per volume meter cube. Or else in the nuclear power plant you have the fuel rod cells. Here what will happen? Continuously heat is generating. Heat is generating here continuously, and then around which you have the shield, around which you have the shield to transfer the heat energy to the water, boiling water. During that time what will happen? Continuously heat energy is generating. That will be taken as heat energy generated per watt per meter cube. Therefore, if you write Qg, then you want to write here Qg by K. Heat transfer without heat generation directly. This one. For steady state, what is the steady state? Temperature variation with the time should be is equal to 0. They should not change. This is the thing in the equation. For the steady state, if you put this one will become 0 for steady state. Then it is Laplace equation. We so called as Laplace equation. This one we can define one term. The left hand side you have rho Cp divided by K, that is thermal capacity divided by thermal conductivity. This is very important point. It is very important point and it will helps in your transient conduction also. Transient conduction. Now I will reverse that one. Then K by rho Cp, that is what we so called as alpha, thermal diffusivity. What do you mean by the thermal diffusivity? Here thermal energy, that is heat energy, will be flow like waves. That is what called as diffusion, thermal diffusion. Depending upon the density of the material, specific heat of the material, thermal conductivity of the material. Thank you one and all.